Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first video on my new channel, The Fusion Hub. I am thrilled to have you here for the launch of this creative journey. Today, we are looking at a project that is a true test of patience and precision. This is a complex, spirograph-inspired line art piece. While the video you are watching is 10 minutes and 50 seconds long, the actual drawing process took me exactly 52 minutes of non-stop concentration. I've sped this up to 2 times playback to give you a better look at the evolution of the geometry. My goal with this channel is to fuse technology and art, and there's no better way to start than with this hypnotic geometric pattern. I created this entire piece on the new Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. When you're doing line art this detailed, the hardware matters just as much as the skill. The first thing you'll notice is the massive 14.6-inch screen. For a spirograph, you need to see the global view of the circle while maintaining local precision. On smaller tablets, you're constantly zooming in and out, which breaks your rhythm. On the S10 Ultra, I could keep the canvas large enough to see where every line was headed. The S Pen also feels incredibly natural. There's almost zero latency. When you are drawing hundreds of lines that must meet at a single pixel, that pen-to-glass accuracy is the difference between a masterpiece and a mess. Let's talk about the difficulties because it wasn't as easy as it looks. The biggest challenge with spirograph art is that it's unforgiving. In traditional painting, you can hide a mistake with a new layer of color. In line art, a single line that is off by even 0.5 degrees will create a gap that grows wider as you move toward the edge of the circle. About 20 minutes into the real-time drawing, my hands started to feel the strain. Maintaining the exact same pressure for 52 minutes is physically demanding. You also have to deal with visual fatigue. After staring at these intersecting black lines for so long, your eyes start to see ghost patterns, making it hard to track which section you've already completed and which one needs more density. I want to highlight a few features of the S10 Ultra that saved this project. I used the reference window feature to keep a small thumbnail of the whole image visible while I worked on the fine intersections in the center. Also, the anti-reflective coating on this screen is a game changer. Usually under studio lights, the glare on a tablet can make it hard to see fine gray or black lines, but the S10 Ultra kept the contrast deep and ink-like. I specifically chose a high-resolution canvas, 4K equivalent, so that even when you zoom in on the final result, the lines remain sharp without any pixelation or stair-stepping artifacts. This allows the math behind the art to truly shine. Studio lights, the glare on a tablet can make it hard to see fine gray or black lines, but the S10 Ultra kept the contrast deep and ink-like. I specifically chose a high-resolution canvas, 4K equivalent, so that even when you zoom in on the final result, the lines remain sharp without any pixelation or stair-stepping artifacts. This allows the math behind the art to truly shine. As we approach the final minute, you can see the secondary patterns, the stars and the woven textures fully emerging. This is the fusion I named this channel after, the point where simple digital lines transform into a complex, almost three-dimensional structure. Thank you for joining me for the debut of the Fusion Hub. Starting a new channel is a big step, And your support, whether it's a like, a comment, or a subscription, helps more than you know. Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer this clean black and white look? Or should I try a neon-colored version next? I'm looking forward to sharing more of this journey with you.